Alright, little hood rats, my name is Sinclair and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm just glad you're here. Alright, so I realized I'm late. It's no longer 2017, but I was feeling lazy these last few days. But now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what my favorite products were throughout the entire year. And yeah. Alright, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, hold on. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I have a lot of, hello. Wanna come say hi? Alright, so I have a little over 20 products to show you guys. Sorry about the interruption, but she just wanted to say hello. So we're gonna start off with foundations. So my favorite two foundations this year were the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer in the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation. And I've got the Clinique one in the shade Clove, and this one in the shade Rich Cocoa. And these are literally my favorite foundations ever. I'm wearing this one today, just this one. I normally like to mix my foundations, but I like to wear this one alone because I love it so much. It has a nice dewy finish and everything, and then this one is just like really full coverage, so I normally mix these two together a lot of the time. But yeah, these are my two favorite. Next, my next two favorite products are concealers, and these are the ColourPop concealers in the shade Tan 50 and Deep 70. Can you see that? But yeah, these are it right here, and these are just the two shades I use every day. I used to use Deep Beige 35, I think, but I found that that one ran a little too pinky for me. So I started using these two together, and like these are like my absolute, like this is what I reach for every single day when I'm doing my concealer, no matter what foundation I'm wearing. Alright, so next, as my finishing powder, my favorite lately that replaced my Cover FX finishing powder is the Maybelline Fit Me in Deep 35. This is the second to last deepest shade. There's just one shade after this one, but I love this powder. Like after I set my concealer, this is what goes all over the rest of my face, and this is just like for the price point, like I think it's a great alternative for all those other finishing powders that cost like $30 fucking, like the Cover FX one I just talked about. So yeah, this is my go-to. I use this every single day. Now this powder just came out, but ever since I got it, it's all I've been reaching for, and this is the Patrick Star translucent powder, his little collaboration with MAC, and I absolutely love this powder. Like, I don't get flashback. It's really fine, and like so it doesn't like change the color of my makeup like other translucent powders do. Like when I use the Airspun powder, the extra coverage one, it changes the color of my concealer a little bit. And this, I find, it's just like I can't over bake with it, and it doesn't like leave me super dry. Like this is just a really good powder in my opinion. It's $34 I think, but it's worth the price. This replaced my Laura Mercier powder. My favorite contour powder is this one right here. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour powder in Carob. I buy the individual ones instead of buying the whole kit because I wouldn't use the rest of the colors in the kit, but I know exactly what I want when it comes to contouring, and I think this is the deepest shade, and I just love the way it looks. And I'm gonna go ahead and add the brush in. The brush I use whenever I contour is the Morphe M143. It's this one right here, and I saw Nikki Tutorials use it one day, and I'm like, I'm gonna try that, and ever since then, this is the only thing I use to contour my face. So these two together, this is what I use every single day, faithfully. Now, this is my favorite product, like in my entire collection of makeup. Like this is the Covergirl Queen Collection bronzer. Oh my god, I just love the warmth that this bronzer brings to my face. Like I can never find it in stores, but on Amazon it's like $6, and I buy like 2 at a time, and I also use this every single day. Like right after I contour, I'll go over it just to blend out the contour a little bit more with this bronzer. And then I'll cut it with a translucent settings powder, usually my Sasha powder. That's all I use it for, is to like cut my contour. But this is like my holy grail bronzer. Like, I don't use any other bronzer. This is it. Kind of jumping around all over the place and just grabbing what I see. So the next product is more like a skincare product. It's the Nature Republic Aloe Vera Gel. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see that? There we go. But yeah, it's this Nature Republic Aloe Vera Gel. I got this on Amazon, and I don't really use primers like I used to. So before I put on my makeup, I'll just slather this all over my face and let it dry down a little bit, because I do not like cream moisturizers on my face, especially before makeup, because it makes me break out. Like cream moisturizers, like I can't put lotion on my face or anything like that. But this, whenever I use this, I just love the way my makeup turns out, and this is just what I've been using for a long time now. So this is what I put on before I go to bed, and also what I wear under my makeup. So yeah, this is great stuff. My next product is also a skincare product, and this is the Mario Badescu cucumber, all that other stuff. It says aloe, cucumber, and green tea facial spray. I used to be like ride or die for the rose water one, but then I saw this online on Amazon in a little pair with the rose water one, so I got them both. And I haven't even touched the rose water one that I had just bought with this one, because I like the scent so much more, and it does the same thing that rose water does for me, but I just like this scent 10 times more. So I'm probably never gonna buy the rose water one again and just start doing this one all the time, because I just love the way cucumber smells. But yeah, this is my favorite thing to spray on my face. Like, I just be spraying this shit for no reason. Like, it feels great. Next, this is probably super predictable, but this is the MAC Prep and Prime Spray, the Fix Plus, that good stuff. Like, I love this stuff, but there's also dupes for it that I also use. For the price point, I try to use the dupes more than I use this, because this is like $28, I think. And you see, I ain't got much left. This is like I buy, so I go through these so fast. It's ridiculous, but they have the dupes. I know Elf had the Elf Mist one, the Elf setting spray. That's a dupe for this, because it doesn't do much other than take the powdery look away. And I just love the way because this doesn't set my face, but it does make it look nice and put together when I'm done with my makeup. So yeah, this is one of my favorite products. Okay, so another dupe another dupe for the MAC Fix Plus that's not the Elf is the ColourPop setting sprays that come in these little glass bottles. They're a little crystal collection. I have the amber one, which is, I think that's the newer one, the newest one. But yeah, these have terrible sprayers on them. So I took the little sprayer from one of my old Elf setting sprays and switched it on, and this works wonderfully. I love the way it smells. It kind of smells like peaches. Like, it doesn't smell like that nasty, like harsh chemical peach. It smells like a nice peach scent, even though it's supposed to be amber. I don't know what the fuck amber is supposed to smell like, but this smells great, and it melts my makeup down, and it just looks great. I usually like to use this after I use my after I put on a highlight. I'll spray this on top of it, and it'll just melt it all together. Like, this stuff is great. Next, we're gonna talk about two brushes that I use for highlighting. This is the M510 right here, and the Morphe Y14. I used to be like a ride or die, like hardcore fan brush user for highlight, but then one day I just decided to pick these up, just like because I saw someone in a video use it. I'm like, that looks like it's gonna put my highlight on like real harsh, and I don't like that harsh, super harsh highlight look. But I said, well, I'm gonna try it because it works for everybody else, and I can't put these down now. Like, if I can't find one, this is one I usually reach for, I'll go for this one. And yeah, these are my two favorite brushes to highlight my face. Oh, and hold up. I got one more brush. When it comes to like highlighting my brow bone and like my nose and stuff, This is the M133. It's like a baby fan brush. So I'll go in on my brow bone, that's what it's called, and right on my cupid's bow and my nose, just to get in those small places. And yeah, this is the perfect brush for that. So these are my 3 favorite brushes that I use with my highlighters. Now time for my highlighters. Oh, I love this part. But anyways, my favorite highlighter of all time would have to be the Artist Couture Gold Digger. Last year I ordered their holiday collection, and it was just like the 10 travel sizes of every one of their colors, and because I was just testing them out because I had never used the Artist Couture highlight before, or a powder highlight, or a loose highlight at that. So, and I tried this one, and hold on, you can see that this looks hella white, and you would think it would look super ashy on me, but the thing is, it's really just, it's gold as fuck. Like it just looks like that. Like when I put it on, it doesn't look ashy. It's just like a beautiful gold. And this is like my favorite highlight. Like when I put just a flesh tone concealer all over my eyelid to just let it look one color, and I'll like powder this over my eyelid because, you know, like that glossy lid effect. But the glossy lids are kind of messy, but with like a glowing lid, I just love the way this looks. This is one of my favorite highlighters. And I'm just gonna make an honorable mention. I haven't been using these all year because I couldn't get my hands on them any other time of the year. So last year, Jackiana had her collab with Artist Couture and released the bronze highlight. I wasn't able to get that last year, but this year I was able to get it. And this year she had also released her Le Peach highlight, which is for lighter skin tones, but I also use, fuck. Yeah, but these are them right here. And I'm also wearing both of them right now on my face, and I'm glowing like a goddess. I love these highlights. I already know that these might replace my Gold Digger highlight, to be honest. No, it won't, but these would probably be the 3 highlights I reach for the most. So shout out to Artist Couture, because you're literally my favorite highlight brand, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah, I absolutely love them. So next, I have my favorite eyelash glue, and this is the House of Lashes adhesive. But this is the only eyelash glue I use. Like, I used to try and use the Duo, but it takes too long to dry, and it's so difficult. But this one just gets tacky so fast. Niggas are so loud. But this just gets tacky so fast, and like, it keeps my lashes in place. Like, I have the black one too, and I have the black and the clear one in many sizes that I actually take with me whenever I go to work, because, you know, I'm extra, so I wear lashes and extra stuff to work. But yeah, this is the only lash glue I'll use. Like, any other lash glue, I don't care for it. Next, we have the Better Than Sex mascara dupe right here, and this is the Voluminous Lash Paradise. What brand was this? I don't fucking know what brand this is, but this is a great mascara. Lately, I have a backup in my bathroom somewhere, but this is the only mascara I've been using for like the last few months, because it's just great. I've been repurchasing it every time I go to Walmart, and that's often. So I don't know, I probably spent like $100 on this mascara alone, but it's a great mascara, so you can't be mad at it. I'm so sorry, you guys. I forgot I was chewing gum, and I'm just over here smacking away, but I went ahead and spit it out. But my next favorite, like, this is everyday use, every time I do a nude lip, is the ColourPop Lippy Stick and Pitch, like P-I-T-C-H, Pitch. But yeah, this is the Lippy Stick. They also do have it in a liner form, because this is what I use it for, is to line my lips, but this just has more product than the liner, and as much as I use it, like, I prefer to just get the whole lippy stick, and they've been sold out lately, and this one's running low, and I'm really stressed about it, and I need to go get some backups. Like, when it comes back in stock, I'm gonna buy at least 10, because this is my all-time favorite thing to line my lips with. Like, it just does it for me. Like, this is just the prettiest brown. Like, this is great. Next, we have the Pixie Milky Mist right here. It's just this white mist. Can you see that? But yeah, this is what I spray all over my, like when the aloe vera dries down before I do my makeup, I spray this on top of that usually, and it brings back I can't describe it. It just makes my face feel nice, like before I apply my foundation, and even when I'm applying my foundation, I like to spray this on my brush beforehand just to go around, especially when I'm wearing a matte foundation, because man, the perimeter of my face is dry as fuck, and while the middle is more oily. So using this while putting on my foundation, it's really a lifesaver. Next, we have the Juvias Place Nubian palette. This was their very first palette. Like, I absolutely love this palette. Hold on, can I get it open? And I've beaten this palette to death, as you can see. Especially this color right here. I love to take this color and just put it all over the lid when I'm just in a hurry, you know, and it just has a pretty look to it. But yeah, I absolutely love this palette right here. Like, I use it a lot. It would be great if they took this palette and made it the same size as the Masquerade palette. Like, if they took this and launched a big one, man, I would snatch it up so fast. It does not matter. I'll have the big one for home and just keep this one in a travel bag, because that's how much I love this palette. Next, we have the ColourPop Yes Please palette, and this hoe is beat up too, especially this color down here. I just love brown. Like, I love brown shades. Like, this, oh God, it's so pretty. It's just a cute palette, and I am in love with the formula of the new ColourPop pressed powders. Like, I just think they're so great, and they're nice and smooth, and they blend out well. Like, this is also a palette that I like to travel with, just because it's small and it has like all the colors that I usually reach for, you know? So yeah. It says QAF on the front. Oh, there we go. It says QAF on the front, but it has the colors on the back. But yeah, I love this palette. It's really affordable, just like the Juvia's Place palettes. They're really affordable too. So I would get your hands on this and the Nubian one if you haven't already. Like what are you doing? Why are you waiting? Now this is a very hyped up palette, because you know, Morphe palettes, the whole brand of Morphe has been overhyped for as long as I can remember, for as long as I've been on looking at YouTube videos and whatnot. But this is hands down the best palette they have ever come out with. Like, hands down, the 3502 is just, this is just a great palette. Like, these colors right here are my favorite colors to reach into, and these are the colors that I used on my eyes today. Like, this is just a great palette. Like, I can't get over how nice and blendable these shadows are. The 350 and the 350M were just trash in my opinion. Most of the shades in the 350M, the all matte palette, just were like trash. There's like 5 shades in that whole palette that blended halfway decent. And then the 350, like, I didn't really care for it. But the 350S, I took that one and I depotted it, because, you know, shimmers are always good. Like, they're like easier in my opinion for them to put together or whatever. But these are amazing, and these just bring me so much joy. Don't mind the ratchet glue and shit. Like, they had names, so, you know, I just glued it up here so I wouldn't forget them or whatever. But yeah, this is just a great palette in my opinion. Alright, so before this palette came out, I didn't really wear blush like that, like, at all. But when they came out with the Saharan blush palettes, man, I was so excited. Like, I adore this palette. I don't use these too often because, you know, I have my staple highlight, the Gold Digger, but this shade right here is my favorite blush shade in this palette, and I use it a lot. And when I use these two, I usually mix them a little bit with each other so they balance each other out. And this one I might mix every once in a while with my contour or my bronzer, just depending on my mood that day. But I have used these as eyeshadows before, but I get a full use of this palette This is probably the only palette I get complete full use out of. And like, it's just a great palette. Like, it's so diverse for me. Like, I'm in love with the colors. Like, and I'm kind of tempted to get the second volume just because I kind of like those colors too, even though it's for lighter skin tones. I still think I'm gonna buy it eventually, so I really like this. This was a good purchase for me. Next we have the Inglot Duraline. I got this on beautylish.com, and this little guy is great. Like, cause I've been debating whether I want to buy like colored eyeliners, like, and spend all that money getting different colors and stuff. But I found that with this, I already have a bunch of different colored powdered eyeshadows, like loose powder eyeshadows. And when I just drop some in one of those, it just automatically turns into a colored liner. So it's like, I don't need to buy those colored liners. I have this. And also it helps loosen up my brow pomade and my eyeliners. Like, this is just a good all-around product. And like, I feel like every girl, every makeup lover, like immense makeup lover, should have a product, like a mixing medium like this, like, because it just comes in handy when I need it. So yeah, this is a great little product. And this isn't just a makeup video, it's a beauty product video. So next I have the Got To Be Glued spray, the freezing spray. This is great. This is just amazing. Like, this is what I use to lay my wigs down, my lace fronts. Like, I'll spray this over the perimeter of my head, and then I'll just dry it down with a blow dryer a little bit, and then I'll just lay my wigs. And like, I used to just use the gel for like the baby hairs and stuff, but today I used just this for the baby hairs and a little toothbrush, you know, the little ratchet toothbrush you guys laying around. Everybody has a little ratchet toothbrush that they use for their edges, but yeah. I sprayed that on the brush, I just combed it over, and yeah. Oh, and another favorite is this wig I'm wearing right now. This is the Sensational Yaki 30 wig. It's kind of ratchet looking right now, but I absolutely love this wig. I haven't had it too long, but I just found that, like, I never used to wear middle parts, but I kind of like the way the middle part is looking on you, girl. This wig was only $27 or $30. I bought it off Amazon, so I got 2-day shipping, and it came really fast. The only thing about this wig is that it doesn't like to lay down, which is why I have the baby hairs in the center rather than on the sides. But I feel like it still looks really cute, and it's 30 inches long, and it makes me feel real bougie and cute and all the other stuff. So yeah, this was a win for me. All right, and the next product I'm gonna talk about is the Maybelline Master Chrome highlight. Everybody talks about this gorgeous highlight right here. If it's in the shade Molten Gold or Fondue. I don't know what the fuck fondue means, but it says it on here. But this is, I don't like this highlighter for my face because I feel like it's a little too harsh, but on the body, man, I'm not wearing it today, but I just really like the way this highlighter looks on my body when I'm just like trying to glow and shit on my shoulders and my collarbones. Like, this is just a beautiful, beautiful highlight, especially for at a drugstore. Like, this is great. This is better than some high-end brands in my opinion. So get your hands on one of these before they sold out at your local Walmart or whatever. And the very last product I'm going to talk about today are the ColourPop Supernova Shadows. More specifically, what was this one called? This is the Walk of Fame one. And I don't use this as a eyeshadow as much as I do for an inner corner highlight. Like, when I have like an all matte eye like I do today, I will just take this little guy and pop it on my inner corner. As you can see, I used it today, and it's just really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it for you. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And it's just very beautiful and reflective. Like, man, this is what I wish the ColourPop liquid highlights, the crystal liquid highlights would have looked like, because this is just gorgeous. But yeah, sorry about my messy background. My vanity is looking really ratchet, as you can see, but I just bought an organizer, so hopefully that problem will be solved soon. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff, so I can like see y'all back. And how was your New Year's? How is it going for you guys? Any resolutions or whatever, let me know. Like, hit me on Snapchat, hit me on Instagram, all that good stuff. I always respond. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great New Year's and all that good stuff. So yeah, bye.